Do you feel that you have lost direction or battles? Do you feel afraid, alone, or distressed? Would you like to handle these emotions effectively? Would you like to transcend, transmute, or transform them to experience passion and purpose instead of drudgery and stress? Would you like to bounce back from a stressful event quickly? If yes, you will be happy to know that people are less fearful, alone, or distressed when they have and think about their life purpose. When you keep thinking about your purpose every day, you meditate on it and think about it for 5 or 10 minutes, it will positively impact the brain and you literally rewire your brain for a well-rounded life. Today's session is based on the latest scientific research and evidence about the significance of having a purpose in life. This is not a motivational session. I don't do motivation. It's going to show you how, by having a purpose in life, you can handle depressive symptoms and stress effectively and emerge as a massively successful and happy individual. It's filled with research-backed ideas, anecdotes, and real-life examples to help you make that all-important and useful shift toward leading a well-rounded life. Purpose is a crucial part of human existence as it gives direction and significance to our lives. It involves understanding why we exist and what we are striving for, and the impact we want to have on the world. Purpose is more than just achieving specific goals or meeting external expectations. It reflects our inner motivation, values, and beliefs, which guide our choices, actions, and behaviors. Research tells us that when you have a purpose, you will be far less afraid, alone, or distressed, especially when you are around with a diverse set of people. Research today tells us that merely thinking of our purpose helps us recover from stress quickly. Think about it for a moment. If you are able to handle distress or fear in your life effectively, wouldn't you be able to take the action that was suspended because of those emotions? And what will happen when you take that action? Imagine for a moment, wouldn't your performance go up? Wouldn't you achieve more success than what you are achieving today? What else would be possible for you if you are able to bounce back quickly from distress and fear? You know, when you have a purpose in life and are faced with a challenging situation, you ask empowering questions like, what do I do about this problem? How do I move ahead? What do I want instead? And when you don't have a purpose, you usually slip into this disempowering zone and start having limiting self-talk. You make debilitating statements or ask disempowering questions like, why is this happening to me? Why can't things go smoothly? Why does everything have to be so difficult? I can't control things. I am doomed. Nothing can be changed. It's all over. These questions or statements are just not questions or statements. They elicit certain responses from your body and mind. Purpose-driven, empowering questions make you resilient and position you to handle your stress levels, positively impacting your brain. When you ask disempowering questions or make statements like, I am doomed, it's over, I can't control things, you start activating a part of the brain called amygdala. This stressful response to a challenging life situation increases the amygdala's blood flow. This leads to the shutting down of your thinking and reasoning abilities when faced with challenges. You feel stuck, frozen, or you run away from them. And when you use a lot of amygdala, where you react in irrational ways, you end up losing the battle that you're fighting. However, we have scientific evidence today that purpose driven people are resilient and bounce back very soon. They activate a part of the brain called the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, VMPFC for short. We spoke about amygdala, a region in the brain. Now, there is another part of the brain called VMPFC. I won't get into the technical details of this, but for our purposes, let's understand that it's responsible for value based decision making, emotional regulation, social behavior, and reasoning abilities. This is the part of the brain that makes us human. This is what can end your suffering. You know, this part of the brain gets stimulated when you have a purpose in life and think about it quite often. When you are distressed, fearful, or stressed, your body pumps blood into the amygdala, like I mentioned before. And it's important that the amygdala's blood flow is reduced and the VMPFC gets stimulated so you can think straight and have control over yourself. You must have seen this in movies when the protagonist is tired, beaten, and falls down while fighting a villain. What usually happens next is that the protagonist thinks about his purpose and the why behind the fight, which is why he bounces back into the fight and emerges victorious no matter how tired or stressed he is. Think about Rocky Balboa from the movie Rocky. Jake Gyllenhaal's character in Southpaw, or Amir Khan's in Ghulam. This is the power of purpose. I'm not saying that you mustn't feel fear at all. No, it's human to feel fear, but how soon you make a comeback, how fast you bounce back matters to your overall well-being. If you are if you let the amygdala become the dominant part of your brain, you will spend most of your time feeling stressed, fearful, and aggressive. You can either let the situations control you and stimulate the part of the brain that paralyzes action, or you can have a purpose that enables action and puts you in charge of your life. Stimulates VMPFC to help you lead a remarkably meaningful life. I want you to understand that purpose is unique to each person and changes over time based on their experiences, relationships, and goals. It gives us clear direction, motivation, and the ability to bounce back when things get tough. Having a sense of purpose helps us overcome life's obstacles and find satisfaction, leading to a more meaningful life. I have created an in-depth program that helps you find your purpose, vision, and mission and align it with your deepest values. It's one of the most profound programs designed to help you lead a well-rounded and successful life. It's based on my research. This is my dissertation. One of the main theme of my dissertation is purpose. This is MD, Dr. MD signing off. Until next time, take charge.
Shop taken by Ahmed Muhammad is of very high order, and it's much useful to the personal development of each person.
This workshop isn't just about memory. Dr. Ahmed has made us laugh, cry, and a lot more. We've had a lot of fun. And more importantly than memory, he's brought me close to my mom again, which has not been like that in a long time.
मैं डॉक्टर अहमद का जो ये वर्कशॉप ज्वाइन किया है, मैं बहुत खुश हूँ. मेरे बच्चों में ग्रेट इम्प्रूवमेंट फील कर रही हूँ, और जो मैं कभी समझ नहीं पाई, सोच नहीं पाई, वो सोचने समझने की शक्ति और वो जो नया एक तरीका है या नई सोच उन्होंने हमारे अंदर डाली है, मैं उससे बहुत ज़्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस हूँ.
So the main difference between the coaching classes and this is that the coaching classes teach you the material, but the MD sir over here teaches you how to learn the material. So I feel that learning how to learn the material is really very important to learn the materials. So this program is worth it, and I have spent about 2.5-3 lakhs on coaching classes, but they are not up to the mark, and like a fraction of that amount is being paid to MD sir, and the results are 100 times better than what the coaching classes can give.
मैं सबको ये बताना चाहती हूँ कि इतनी पावरफुल क्लास है कि अगर ये नहीं किया तो जिंदगी का एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा मिस कर दिया। मैं बता रही हूँ कि प्लीज ज्वाइन करो, डोंट मिस दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी।